Yo, what's up, ham slammers? Armory channel. This is another request. If you're a gun owner and you have experience, go watch another video, because this is going to be boring. But I like to please people. You know, they ask me to do something, I like to do it. I don't want them to think that I think I'm too good for them. Oh wow, I got a lot, you know, I'm getting a lot of subscribers now, and I don't have to do that shit no more. No, I'm not like that, and I won't be like that. You know who's like that, what people are like that. And I can't stand them, people that are like that. You know, the ones that never answer you or answer any of your comments, them faggots. You know, I don't answer everyone's comments, but I guarantee you I answer probably, 75%. It's hard to answer everybody. You know, I know I'm laid off, but this isn't all I do. This is a video request. Some guy said he's really unsure what a striker fire pistol is and what a hammer fire pistol is, and I'm just going to explain that. And he's unsure about what's center fire, what's rim fire, and we're going to cover that. And that's it. It's going to be no offense, dude, this is going to be a really boring video for most of these guys, so I'm doing this for you. Most of your a striker fire pistol, the only difference between a striker fire pistol and your typical gun is that it's a striker fire. And striker fire is something Glocks have. Springfield XD are striker fired. I think the Ruger SR9s are striker fired, and the Sigma, the worst gun on the planet, that's striker fired. It's not the worst gun on the planet. It just has a horrible trigger pull. That's the only thing wrong with it. If they fix the trigger pull, it'd be a nice gun. Striker fire pistols, the firing pin is under tension of a spring, kind of like a staple gun. You know what I mean? There's no hammer hitting it to activate it. When you cock a striker fired gun, when you cock it, it activates a spring to hold the little firing pin back. Then when you pull the trigger, it releases the spring to hit the primer to activate the round. That's what a striker fired gun is. And striker fired guns are like this. These polymer guns, this one, the XD, the Glock, like I said, the SR9s and shit like that. I think Sig Sauers are hammer fired, but I think the P250, I'm not real clear on it, but I believe the P250 adopted the striker fire system. The P250 is a polymer frame Sig Sauer, and it has interchangeable barrels. I think you could go from 9mm up to 45. All you have to do is change the barrels. Pretty cool. It's very reasonable too. Now, I don't know if you're clear on that. That's how it works. This is a hammer fire. 1911s are hammer fired guns. See this? In other words, a hammer, let's make sure it's clear. Okay, it's all clear, the magazine's empty. What happens is, when you pull the trigger on this, the hammer falls, hits the firing pin, hits the primer, and it fires. It's more of a direct operation than a striker fire. Is one better than the other? I would think the hammer fire is probably just a tad more reliable, but I haven't heard any malfunctions with striker fire. Not I haven't heard anything. I mean, I'm not a gun expert, but all the guns I've been around, the firing ranges I've been around, I haven't heard anything. And the striker fire trigger has a different pull feel than a hammer fire trigger. A hammer fire trigger is a little more stiff, and you can feel it operate more. The striker fire trigger, like I said, it kind of feels like a staple gun type of feel. And the Glock has a wonderful trigger pull, and the Springfield, it's equally just as smooth. It's a beautiful trigger pull. This gun's 5.5 pounds of trigger pull, and your Springfield's about 7 pounds. Okay, so there you go. Now, ammunition, center fire, rim fire. Well, most of your 22s, with the exception of rifles, okay, this is a rifle, you know, 223. So it's really not a 223, but I'm using it as examples. It's very close to a 223. It's a 4 point. I mean, it's a what's the name? I forget. I'm not clear on it. It's just under a 223, or just over. This would be a 223, so this is considered a 22 round, and this would be a 22 center fire, the rifle. Okay, but your pistols, you know, I'm not saying there's not 22 rimfire pistols, rimfire rifles. There is. There's a whole bunch of them. But that's a 22 center fire round rifle. Okay. Now a 22 rimfire rifle, which would be this, would be like a Ruger 1022. You know what I mean, or a Marlin. And this is also a pistol round too. You can use it's 22 long rifle rimfire, which means let me see what I got. Once again, unprepared because I'm an extra large moron. Okay, let me see. Wow, nothing pointy. Here we go. This is the firing pin. This pen. Okay, this is the rim of the round, and when the firing pin strikes it, it hits the top of the rim of the round. That's a rimfire round right there. Okay. Okay. Here's a 22 center fire. It's a rifle round, and it's just what it is. It hits in the center. The firing pin hits it in the center, and it hits a primer. It's a primer. See that thing looks like a button? This does not have a primer. There's no primer. Same with your regular 45 ACP. They're center fire firearms. The firing pin hits the primer in the center. That's it. It's fucking stupid. But if you don't know, it's not stupid, and you need to know. Okay. So it's really cut and dry. There's nothing technical, or there's no kind of specs you need to know. It's just simple information. This is a rimfire handgun. This is a rimfire. This hits the rim of the round, the outside of the rim. Alright? We already covered that in the other video, but I'm showing you. Okay? These are center fired. All these guns are center fired. All of them. Trying to make this video interesting. I don't know how I'm going to do it. It's really basic. Most hammer fired guns are 1911s, Sig Sauers and revolvers and cowboy guns. They're all hammer fired guns. Okay. Like I said, I am not an expert, so I'm not right all the time. Believe me. And if someone corrects me in a normal way, I usually say thanks. I didn't know that. But if someone's an asshole, then I've blocked a lot of people, man. And if you're out there and you're watching one of my vids on someone else's channel or something, if I blocked you, you are a serious asshole for me to block you. There's some guys, they just say things. They have no class at all. They don't know, like their brain doesn't say, maybe I shouldn't say that, or maybe I should stop doing that. I can take a joke. I love breaking balls. It's fun. But when you start leaving comments, putting people down, and you're being real fucking vicious. Look, this is YouTube. We're all doing these videos because we want to have a good time. We want to enjoy our gun hobby. It's probably the greatest hobby ever. And I'm here to have a good time. I'm not here to argue back and forth with people. I will debate back and forth, but I'm not going to sit here and argue back and forth with people. If it gets to that point, I just block people. I just don't want to deal with it. I'm not that kind of guy. Another thing I want to clear up. Besides my weight problem and my fucking diet, I'm still on this diet. I lost a little bit of weight, a little bit. My pants are like just starting to loosen up, and but I'm still a hairy fuck. So I'm very hairy. If I take my shirt off, I look like a dirty cotton ball. I caught myself in the mirror. It's very scary. Yeah, it's probably worse than Mike. Mike, let me know what your new channel is. Gargware let me know, but I forgot. Let's get rid of these rumors. As far as ammunition expiration dates, that's bullshit. And as far as claiming, putting your guns down on your income tax, registering them, that's bullshit. There's a lot of shit out there. YouTube starts a lot of stupid rumors, man. Don't believe it. Go to the NRA YouTube channel and you watch that. Okay? Listen to the professionals. Get the facts. So it's all hype. Don't worry. Your guns are fine. See ya.